Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of US state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we're heading back to the first coin released in the legendary United States State Quarter Program, the Delaware Quarter from 1999. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but certain examples of this coin hold secrets so rare, so surprising, that collectors all over the world chase them with unmatched excitement. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll reveal the unbelievable value that a special Delaware quarter has reached, written out in clear English letters, just as you requested. Let's start with why this coin matters. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the groundbreaking State Quarter Series, a 10-year program that would honor all 50 states with unique designs. Delaware was the very first release, making it historically significant by default. The coin features Caesar Rodney riding his horse during his legendary 70-mile journey to cast the deciding vote for American independence. It's a scene full of motion, courage, and patriotic symbolism, exactly the type of design that draws collectors in. But history alone doesn't make a coin valuable. What truly sets certain Delaware quarters apart is the unique combination of rarity and unexpected minting errors. You see, because it was the first quarter in the entire series, production transitioned quickly and in enormous quantities. That rush led to a variety of fascinating mint mistakes that slipped into circulation before anyone realized what had happened. One of the most famous is the die crack variety collectors call the spitting horse. This striking error shows a thin raised line from the horse's mouth to the edge of the coin, caused by a break in the die used to strike it. What seems like a tiny flaw is actually a badge of rarity, and collectors go wild for crisp, bold examples. Another sought-after error involves off-center strikes, where the design appears pushed to one side, leaving a crescent of blank metal. There are also misaligned dies, double strikes, and a few scarce coins struck on the wrong planchet entirely. Each one a treasure because it shouldn't exist at all. What really excites collectors is how these errors dramatically boost a coin's desirability. While millions of regular Delaware quarters exist, error coins in pristine, untouched condition are extremely hard to find. Many were spent, scratched, or lost before anyone heard about their potential value. That makes high-grade survivors incredibly appealing today. Coin collectors love the thrill of the hunt, and few modern American coins offer as much mystery, variety, and reward as this one. Imagine finding a Delaware quarter in your old change jar, only to discover it carries a dramatic mint error, sharp details, and nearly flawless surfaces. It's the type of discovery that turns a casual coin holder into a dedicated treasure hunter. Stories like these are the beating heart of the hobby, where the simplest coin can spark extraordinary excitement. And now, the moment many of you have been waiting for. Among the rarest and most dramatic error examples, one specimen reached a truly astonishing price on the collector's market, so impressive that it still turns heads today. A special Delaware quarter with remarkable characteristics has been reported to sell for an incredible amount of $94,000. Top 2, we're diving into one of the most underrated yet surprisingly fascinating pieces from the United States State Quarter Program. Our spotlight shines on the Arkansas Quarter from 2003, a coin that many people have held in their hands without realizing the hidden potential it carries. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just enjoys the thrill of discovering valuable coins in everyday change, this story will keep you glued from the first second to the very end. And trust me, you'll definitely want to hear the unbelievable value that one extraordinary Arkansas quarter has reached. The State Quarter Program was one of the most iconic projects in American coin history, celebrating each state with a design that captured its identity. When Arkansas received its turn in 2003, the Mint delivered a design rich in natural beauty. The coin displays a soaring mallard duck, a glistening diamond, and peaceful rippling water, the perfect representation of a state known for wildlife, lakes, and the world-famous crater of diamonds. Collectors admire this design because it feels alive, full of motion and texture, and it stands out among the 50 circulating quarters of the series. But here's where things get exciting. Although millions of Arkansas quarters were produced, only a tiny fraction contains errors that elevate their value far beyond the ordinary. These mistakes happen during the minting process when machinery misaligned, metals shifted, or dies malfunctioned. When you mix a beautiful design with unexpected mint errors, you get one of the most exciting areas of modern U.S. coin collecting. Some of the most desirable Arkansas quarter errors include dramatic die cracks that trace across the diamond or the water lines, creating bold raised scars that collectors instantly recognize. There are also double die examples where lettering or details show subtle doubling under magnification, giving the design an almost shadow-like effect. Off-center strikes are another prize, those coins where the entire image is pushed to one side, leaving part of the blank planchet exposed. These errors are rare because most mistakes are caught and destroyed long before coins reach circulation. What makes these flawed pieces so captivating is not just the error itself, but the condition in which it survives. Many Arkansas quarters traveled through countless hands, coin rolls, vending machines, and pockets, losing their original shine. That means a coin with a dramatic mint error plus sharp details, clean surfaces, and original luster becomes a true treasure. Collectors know that surviving examples in top condition are incredibly scarce, and that scarcity fuels the market value in a big way. Imagine how thrilling it would be to search through a jar of old quarters and suddenly spot an Arkansas coin with a bold die crack, or an oddly off-center strike, or a hint of doubled lettering. It's that moment of discovery that keeps collectors searching day after day. Every Arkansas error quarter carries its own story, an accident in the minting process that escaped detection and ended up in the hands of someone who might not even recognize its potential. That mystery and possibility make this coin one of the most exciting pieces from the early 2000s. And now, for the part you've been waiting for. Among the rarest and most extraordinary Arkansas error quarters, one remarkable example has been reported to reach a jaw-dropping value that turns heads in the collecting community. Just imagine a single 25-cent coin rising to the kind of price most people would never expect from a modern quarter. One incredibly rare Arkansas state quarter has been valued at an astonishing $91,000. Top 3, we're heading straight into the heart of the American West to explore the United States state quarter dollar that honors Arches National Park, released in 2014. At first glance, this coin is beautiful, rugged, and artistic, but hidden among the millions that were produced are incredibly rare versions that collectors dream about finding. So if you're someone who loves the thrill of discovering valuable coins, stay focused, because this story becomes more exciting with every second. The Arches National Park Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, a program dedicated to capturing the natural wonders of the United States. And few places on Earth are as visually striking as the red sandstone formations of Utah's legendary arches. On this quarter, the Mint selected one of the state's most iconic landmarks. Delicate arch rising proudly in the center of the design, it frames a distant mountain backdrop, creating a scene that feels powerful, peaceful, and unmistakably American. Collectors admire this coin because the design is crisp, dramatic, and instantly recognizable. But beauty alone doesn't create value. What truly elevates certain Arches quarters into the realm of highly sought-after treasures is a world of rare minting errors. These are the mistakes that slipped through the U.S. Mint's quality control systems and landed in the hands of unsuspecting people. Many of these errors remained unnoticed until collectors carefully examined them years later. Some of the most captivating errors involved doubled dies, where parts of the lettering or the arch's outline appear slightly doubled, creating a striking visual effect under magnification. Collectors also search for off-center strikes, those unusual coins where the design is shifted noticeably to one side, leaving a blank crescent of untouched metal. These pieces are instantly eye-catching and rare by their very nature. Then there are coins struck through debris, where dust or material got between the metal and the die, creating missing details or strange impressions on the surface. And, of course, the holy grail errors, wrong planchet strikes. These happen when the quarter design is placed on a planchet meant for another denomination, giving the coin an odd weight, color, or thickness. These mismatches are incredibly rare and almost never seen in circulation. What makes these error coins so valuable is not just the mistake itself, but the condition in which they survive. Many Arches quarters have lived rough lives, changing hands, rolling through coin machines, and picking up scratches along the way. That means a rare error combined with sharp detail, brilliant luster, and minimal wear becomes something truly special. Collectors know how difficult it is to find high-grade examples, and that rarity pushes the value into impressive territory. Just imagine for a moment flipping through your change, seeing the familiar delicate arch design, and suddenly noticing something unusual, an off-center strike, doubling on the lettering, or a strange flaw in the metal. That moment of discovery is why coin lovers continue searching year after year. Because every so often, someone finds a piece that should never have existed, a coin whose value goes far beyond its face value. And now, the moment every collector waits for, the stunning value reached by one of the rarest and most extraordinary Arches era quarters. Among the known dramatic mint mistakes from this series, one exceptionally rare piece has reached a value that shocks even seasoned experts. A single quarter, combined with a remarkable error and top-tier preservation, has been reported to reach an astounding $87,000. Top for we're exploring one of the most symbolic and powerful coins ever released in the U.S. state quarter program, the New York quarter from 2001. This is more than just a coin. It's a tribute to one of the most iconic places on Earth. And within this piece of metal lies an unexpected world of rare errors, collector excitement, and unbelievable value waiting to be uncovered. The New York State quarter stands out immediately because of its design. The mint chose to highlight the Statue of Liberty rising proudly at the center, an image instantly recognized around the globe. Behind her is a detailed outline of the state, and cutting through it is the famous Gateway to Freedom message that reflects New York's long history of welcoming people from every corner of the world. Radiating lines and subtle details around the statue add depth and meaning, making the coin visually powerful and deeply symbolic. But what truly sets certain New York quarters apart isn't just the beautiful artwork. It's the unexpected minting errors that slipped into circulation. These are the rare mistakes that turn an ordinary state quarter into a collector's dream. Some of these errors are so dramatic that they can completely transform the way the coin looks, making it instantly recognizable to anyone experienced in coin hunting. One of the most intriguing errors found on New York quarters is doubling, especially on the lettering or around the Statue of Liberty's torch. Under magnification, collectors can see shadow-like outlines that reveal a doubled die strike. Another sought-after error involves die cracks, especially those that run across the state outline or through Liberty's figure. These raised lines create dramatic, unique patterns that make each error coin one of a kind. There are also off-center strikes, where the design shifts noticeably to one side, leaving a blank crescent. Coins like this are rare because most off-center pieces are caught at the mint and destroyed. Even more extraordinary are wrong planchet errors, when the New York quarter design is struck on metal mint for another denomination. These pieces have unusual weight, color, or thickness, and collectors love them for their shocking rarity. But rarity alone isn't enough to create sky-high value. Condition plays a huge role. Most New York quarters spent years in circulation, passing through pockets, vending machines, and coin jars. That means only a tiny fraction of error coins still exist in top condition with crisp detail, bright luster, and minimal wear. When a dramatic mint error combines with superb preservation, the result is a treasure that collectors will compete fiercely to own. Imagine sorting through your spare change and spotting something unusual, a doubled letter, a tiny crack running across Liberty's shape, or a perfectly off-center strike. That moment of excitement is what keeps collectors searching. Every New York quarter holds the possibility of being something extraordinary, something rare, something that transforms a 25-cent coin into a valuable discovery. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast waits for, the highest reported value for one of the most spectacular New York State quarter errors ever found. Among the rarest examples, a jaw-dropping piece with remarkable characteristics has reached an astonishing value of $85,000. Top 5, we're heading to the Great Lakes region to explore a coin that captures the beauty and spirit of America's freshwater crown, the United States State Quarter Dollar honoring Michigan, released in 2004. This coin may seem ordinary at first, but behind its design are remarkable stories, minting mysteries, and rare errors that have turned a handful of these quarters into treasures collectors can't stop talking about. The Michigan Quarter is part of the beloved State Quarter program, one of the most popular series ever issued by the U.S. Mint. The design is simple yet striking. It displays a detailed outline of the state itself along with the vast Great Lakes system, the natural wonder that surrounds Michigan and shapes its identity. What collectors admire is how the design captures the state's geography so neatly, almost like a tiny map struck onto metal. It's a coin that instantly reminds people of deep waters, winding shorelines, and the historic importance of America's inland seas. But while the artwork is meaningful, the real excitement starts when we talk about rarity. Among the millions of Michigan quarters released into circulation, only a very small number contain extraordinary mint errors that dramatically boost their desirability. These errors are not the kind you see every day. They're the kind that appear by accident when something goes unexpectedly wrong during the striking process. And whenever errors occur, especially on a popular state quarter, collectors take notice. One of the most fascinating errors associated with the Michigan quarter is die doubling. When parts of the lakes or lettering appear slightly doubled under magnification, collectors know they've found something special. These doubled images give the coin a ghost-like effect, turning a regular quarter into a variety worth studying and admiring. Another highly sought-after mistake is the off-center strike. This error happens when the coin isn't properly aligned inside the press, causing the entire design to shift to one side. Off-center Michigan quarters with a large visible blank area are extremely rare, and the more dramatic the misalignment, the more collectors are willing to pay. Then there are coins struck on the wrong planchet. Those unusual pieces created when the Michigan design lands on a metal blank mint for another denomination. These wrong planchet errors are incredibly scarce and immediately recognizable because of their strange weight or different metal tone. In the world of coin collecting, errors like these are considered jackpot finds. Collectors also look for die cracks, where thin raised lines appear across the lakes or the state outline. These cracks can create unique patterns, making each error coin a true one-of-a-kind piece. The combination of a significant state design and rare striking flaws makes the Michigan quarter a favorite for treasure hunters searching through rolls, jars, and old collections. But rarity is only half the story. Condition is what truly sets the most valuable Michigan quarters apart. Most circulated examples are worn down from years of use, but the rarest and most valuable ones remain sharp, bright, and fully detailed. When a dramatic error is paired with pristine condition, the coin becomes a standout in any collection, a piece that collectors dream of owning and are willing to pay impressive amounts to acquire. Just imagine flipping through your loose change and spotting something unusual in the lakes, or noticing that the shape of Michigan is shifted, doubled, or struck on the wrong metal. Those surprises are what make the hobby so exciting. Every Michigan quarter holds the potential for discovery, and sometimes that discovery can be life-changing. And now for the moment collectors wait for. One of the most extraordinary Michigan state quarter errors has reached a value that shocks even seasoned experts. A rare and exceptional example has been reported to reach an astonishing $80,000. If you enjoyed this video and loved discovering rare and valuable coins with me, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow collectors, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep exploring the world of hidden treasures. And make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next exciting coin discovery.